Hi everybody, it's me, Jordan here, and today I'm going to talk about, this, thing between WWE fans and TNA fans. Now, to be honest with you, both fans could be guilty of any one of these things. But the TNA fans tend to act like that they're saying, oh well, WWE fans criticize TNA and they bash TNA, so I'm going to criticize WWE and bash WWE. Well, usually how it goes, and this is just my little take on the whole thing in the YouTube wrestling community. Usually how it's like is that a WWE fan normally just worries that usually isn't going around bashing. It's usually a TNA fan. It usually comes on like this. WWE's bad. It's television parental guidance. It's not the Attitude Era. It's not the Ruthless Aggression Era anymore. I don't like it anymore. I don't like the modern era, the reality era. It's a piece of shit. Come watch TNA, at least for television 14, and they'll let their wrestlers bleed. TNA's, better than WWE. WWE's gay. Well, that's how they act like. And I know that apparently a lot of the shooters out there, or bashers, what they want to call themselves, a lot of TNA thumpers out there are going to say, oh, I got it all wrong. I'm portraying them the wrong way. Not every one of them's like that. Well, maybe that's true, but a big portion of the TNA fans out there are. For every one of the TNA fans that don't act that way, there's a big group of them that do. And usually a WWE fan doesn't, normally does this, but some TNA fans claim it, but I'm sure WWE fans probably do it as well. Look, I don't mind, okay? You don't like WWE, that's fine. Don't watch the show. Don't buy the DVDs or the CDs. Don't rent or buy any of their videos. And don't buy any of their video games or their action figures then. Don't use their application or don't buy the network then if you don't like it. Okay, I enjoy WWE. Okay, maybe it's not like how it used to be, but I still get some enjoyment out of it, and that's all that counts. But usually what happens is usually that's how it goes. But then usually but usually TNA fans sometimes like to pick fights with WWE fans over supporting World Wrestling Entertainment. Now, some other things the TNA fans think is, they think that TNA is going to beat WWE, and it's not. You ever want to see a WWE fan or a TNA fan try to debate? It usually does not go very well. Well, TNA is television 14. Yeah, with WWE's television parental guidance. TNA has a more superior roster. Doesn't seem to be that superior when most of the wrestlers are either going to WWE or going to ROH. Remember, wrestlers bleed. Yeah, well, that comes off as being irresponsible. Do you know all kinds of diseases and illnesses that are attracted by blood? TNA lets their wrestlers be drunk and be on drugs, yeah, and it ends up hurting them in the long run and affecting their wrestling. TNA is going to overcome WWE. Not really. TNA doesn't have an action figure line, a video game line, a CD line, a DVD line no more. So they don't got a network streaming division, they don't got a motion picture division, and the ratings on their television shows, Impact Wrestling and Explosion, aren't the best. Well, WWE's ratings on Monday Night Raw and Thursday Night SmackDown ain't good. And the network is just mediocre with, things like Main Event, Superstars, and NXT. And you don't need DVDs and CDs and video games and action figures and motion picture division and a streaming service. It's just about wrestling. And TNA does a better wrestling. Well, that's your opinion, though. But I don't know how better wrestling TNA's doing. Well, the truth is, Jordan says, you could make the argument that a WWE fan or a TNA fan could be guilty of any one of these things. So I'm not going to put anyone into some stereotypical group or anything, because I'm not. But that's usually how a TNA fan or a WWE fan acts like. Well, some of them, mostly. I'm one of those people where if I enjoy WWE, I enjoy it. I don't have to justify it, defend it, or explain it to someone who doesn't like it. Sorry for that burp. I'm Jordan Long. Hope you enjoyed the video.